Shout to the greatest nation since United Nations. TheCzarr has done some brainstorming. You know, 2 minds are better than 1. 3 minds are better than 1. 3 minds are better than 2. 4 minds are better than 3. After going through information and looking throughout the whole series, I've now seen some very questionable motives around the series regarding sources and other different information. I now can allege a lot of you that I've spoken with personally are connected together harder than I ever presumed. I want to say this and put this out in this way. Let me bring it back to this. Now, I'm sorry for being a broken record, but where's the autopsy and toxicology reports? Where are they? Who has it? Who really has these reports? Where is the cause of death listed? Can we have this? Is there anyone that could show us a full document and say, shut up about it? It's right here. That can be certified. If no one can show that, I rest my case. That is still in question. Yes, I seen the last pages, as I said, but it does not, without a doubt, equal to an answer. Now, let's get to something else. Now, who's doing what behind the scenes? And why was I told there was alleged threats to get rid of a child at an earlier point? Now, this is all alleged, and this person mentioned it, but why would it even be mentioned? Why would it even be a situation? Why is this even in question? Why would someone make a claim of this sort if it was not true? Knowing they're putting themselves in jeopardy of their credibility, their character, everything. So in my mind, they're innocent to mention this until proven guilty of being a liar. And no one has even attempted to yet, with any evidence except talking. So please do, if you have anything, step up and do this. Now, what else are we looking at? What else are we looking at? Here's what I don't understand. I have several, and listen, if you're someone who's close to the case, relativity, even though I'm presuming someone may have been a relative I've been talking to all along, you need to come out and you need to keep it real. Because as I move forward, I'm only going to get more in depth. The things I have is still going to get serious. Trust me. I'm giving you guys a chance to deny everything thus far that has been mentioned. If you could come up with something of this nature, I will give you that respect. You know how to reach me. I know a lot of you are trying to call me, and I'll talk to you on the phone at a certain given point in time. But who else is going to reach out wanting to speak? Because right now, I have a list of about 10 different people that say they have things undoubtedly to talk about that either A, I have not talked about yet, B, that adds some type of flavor to what I've talked about, or C, something that they can prove or provide information confirming what has been mentioned on this channel thus far. So who's going to step up and do it? See, I see who's keeping their distance from conversating about certain things, and I've reached out to you. How authentic can someone be? I'm just asking you, how authentic can I be? I reached out to you via it was public or whatever and said, look, I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out. But the information I'm looking at is confirming the things that are showing the topics I discussed and the way I discussed it, asking questions. That's why we ask questions. We don't persecute. We don't hold you. Oh, I'm holding you responsible. We don't make you committed to it. We ask questions. As I've been doing this entire series, so can someone tell me what's actually going on? That's where I don't understand. Someone's not telling the truth. That's all I know. There's someone who's lying. If there's two people saying two different things, someone's lying. And if we're going to consider they're both right, they were fooled just as well as everyone else was. So who really holds the truth? Who is the truth bearer in this series to the answers to the questions we've been having? I don't understand. I don't know who's telling the truth and who's not. But what I do know is we're going to keep asking questions. I brought it back like a remix. Where's the autopsy and toxicology reports that can be confirmed? Where's the cause of death that can be confirmed? Confirmations. Where's it at? Because from here on, if it ain't family confirming it, I ain't running with it. And I'm not saying, oh, it's this and this, until it's released. Who has his phone? Now, I'm going to be truthful with you at this point of thinking through it. I think I know who has his phone. So let me say this to you. If your last wishes and your last respects is going to be holding a phone hostage to hide some type of information, the guilt that we've withdrawn from you, it stands in improvement. If we're going to sit here and believe that there's been no mention of a phone thus far in this case dealing with suspects, when we know there was a mastermind, I can without a shadow of a doubt say, you're shaky, baby. You're shaky. And the craziest part about that is, there's a lot of people that were saying this person's shaky. That's what I'm saying. So if that's the way this game's going to be played, and we just kind of play over the martyrdom of someone who did nothing to no one but paid the ultimate price because of what he thought about everyone, we know our mastermind. Now, throughout this series, whether you want to believe it or not, and I told you to go back and watch it, I alluded to all of the powers that be. I put all the chess pieces on the game. And I'm a beast at chess. Know that. I'm a monster at chess. That is my game. I am a monster at chess. I put all my pieces on the board. You see, let me tell you something about chess. What most people don't understand is that variety is the best way to put in position to corner that king. It's the best form. You want to know my favorite pieces to do it with? Bishop, the rook, and the pawn. The pawn is the most powerful piece on the board. Do you know why? You don't even know why, do you? You don't know why. Well, let me tell you. Because when a pawn makes it to the other end of the field, it transforms into everything but the king piece needed to be protected. Why is that important? Because then a pawn that can only take one step can either turn into a bishop that can go diagonal across the whole field. The rook that can slide right, left, forward after taking that one step to premeditate the valuable nature of their movement to instantly grab the king on the other side. A pawn left as a pawn can sit on the side while all of these powerful pieces move towards it to get it, allowing the bishop and the rook to corner the king. Yeah. It may sound simple to you, but I told you, the minimal skill of all rights reserved is chess. We play it minimal. Now my rook and my bishop are on the board, and I have pawns that have made it across without getting a bishop or a rook taken. Not one of them. Okay? Now, even though you don't have pieces of mine to transform, these pawns have all succeeded in taking out a bishop, a knight. Let's say you did get my knight. One of those pawns is going to turn into a knight. How educated are you to realize where Czar Rights Reserve is coming from? I guess you'll see. Because you played for a game of credibility and a game of exposure of governments and disrespect. I played the game officially, as it should be played. Now all pieces are in motion that need to be in motion. And the king is cornered. You know how I rock. All rights reserved.